I am Pastor Tucker, New Testament Christian Church. Hope you had a great week. I hope God is moving in your heart and mind. But for me personally, it's been a very busy week. I'm getting ready for service tomorrow, but this week has just been crazy and busy. I'm sure some of you know what exactly I'm talking about. Not only that, but here in Texas, it's been incredibly hot. You know, we go through a lot of problems. We go through a lot of situations. Some are dealing with the heat, but then there are also those that are dealing with the same problems spiritually, same problems financially, same problem in the relationships that are going on for quite a long time. And this last week, one of the things I was dealing with was different ones calling or texting, and their frustration, they're upset because things are not changing. They going through the same battle over and over again, and nothing seems to be changing. And so I've been teaching in Bible study when things need to change. You begin with a personal, spiritual revival. When things need to change, hey, it's time to take action with you and God. And so I want to challenge some, though, here as they're going through their days. What are your plans? And again, that's just the question I want to ask. What are your plans? Do you plan on being in church in the morning? Do you plan on serving God? Do you plan on reading your Bible? Do you plan on being a part of the work of God? I know there are those that they come to church whenever it feels good to them, or they feel like they can get something out of it. Maybe they're having a special dinner at church, and I go to church and I get a special dinner, or I go to church and I can, somebody else that I know, a friend of mine, is going to be in church that day, so I'm going to go to the church so I can be with him or be with her or whatever. Is that your plan? Or is your plan to have something happen in your life? You say, many have said, I can't take this anymore. It's the same thing every single week. Problems and problems and more problems. And one lady called this, I'm leaving Texas. I'm leaving. I'm frustrated. This situation is not changing. And then somebody else called, I'm frustrated. Well, Pastor Tucker, the same thing's been going on for quite a long time, and I'm so upset. At some point we have to say, okay, if nothing's changing and it's the same thing over and over again, then what you need is a personal spiritual revival. It's time to get a hold of God. He said, if my people who are called by my name, it's time to get a hold of God, call on his name, and allow God to do something in life. It's time to make some plans. So again, what are your plans? If you're going through something right now, and you need a miracle, or you need a change, or there's some things in your life you're just trying to move forward, it doesn't seem like things are moving in your life, what are your plans? Do you plan on getting hold of God and seeking his face until that situation has changed? Do you plan on studying until whatever it is in your life is changed? Or maybe there's something hindering the blessing of God that's in your life, or maybe something that you're involved in that's hindering the work of God, or God's hand from moving. Hey, it's time to make some plans. I need to do a checkup from a neck up and find out what is hindering the blessings of God. If there's nothing hindering my blessings, if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm in a spirit of a season of sowing, I'm fine with that. I'll keep sowing, and I know one day I'll reap. But just in case, I want to touch base with God and just make sure, Lord, is everything right between me and you? Is there anything that I'm doing that's hindering your blessings? I need your blessing. You have to plan on spending that quality time with God. So I just wanted to get on and do a quick shout out to all those that maybe are having some challenges right now, or maybe you're just dealing with a lot of things. What are your plans? Do you plan on being in church in the morning? Do you plan on coming to church and not worried about anybody else, what they're wearing and what they drove up in, but just you come to church ready to shout the devil off your back, shout blessings in your life? What are your plans? I'm Pastor Tucker. Hope you're having a great time. Hope you're dealing with the heat. All right. If you have a prayer request, shoot me a message. Let me know how things are going. Not the same problem. There's nothing changing. But if you've got a praise report or something, let me know. But if you do have some problems, it seems to just not changing, hey, make some plans. Be in service in the morning. God bless you.